Good morning and welcome to the beautiful morning of day 19. We've got a lovely sunrise above the lake today, blue skies all round, almost the perfect morning apart from, I don't know if you can see it right now in here, the worst condensation we've had so far. Which we must have said a few times, but that's because each time it's worse than the previous worst condensation we've had so far. I must have wrung out my towel fully and properly at least 20 odd times while wiping it up. But hey ho, it doesn't matter too much. Gonna leave it drying for a little bit. We've got a relatively short day today, probably only going to take us I think it's 7.5 hours, but we can take a little shortcut because we don't have to like detour around the lake to go to the bothy or the Gite to Tate, like his day plan. So it's probably going to be like a 6.5 hour day, and then we might even manage to do that in 6 hours, possibly. Maybe I'm getting my hopes up now. So we let ourselves have a little lie-in tonight. We didn't get up until 7:45. 7:45, can you believe that? That is by far our biggest sleep. We would normally be up an hour and 45 minutes before then, so that's great. We're going to have some breakfast and get off to a leisurely stroll today, I think.
So, we've got to the top of the coal for the day.
Top of the coal. We're an hour and 15 minutes in, 2,400 metres up. We actually camped at 2,150 metres last night, which was fairly high, and it was I was comfortable temperature until just about in the morning.
It was a bit chilly. It wasn't boiling.
Yeah, it just did that like sort of 5 in the morning. I was a little bit chilly and had to sort of roll up in my quilts a bit more, but yeah, pretty good views up here. There's a bunch of people, unfortunately, that have just climbed up from the other side of the coal. I think there's an air de bivouac about an hour away, so I reckon they've all camped there. Day packers, filthy day packers, and they've all come over here, but we don't mind, do we?
No.
So yeah, push onwards. We got an 8-hour day planned, I think, not the 6 hour that I was hoping for, but nevertheless, let's make it a good one. Wow, it's just so beautiful where we are right now.
So beautiful, like some of the most beautiful not mountain scenery we've had.
Yeah, well, it's been mountains, you know, we've been surrounded by sort of some snowier mountains. I don't know whether you can see some of them, well, probably not. There's been some snowy bits there, but we've just been going past lake after lake after lake. The terrain's been wonderful.
Exactly like a Bob Ross painting.
It does.
It looks like the classic Bob Ross painting. Everywhere.
Yeah, just really nice and sunny, loads of crystal blue water, shaping up to be a super day. 4 hours in, halfway through the day, and we're at another beautiful lake. How are you feeling today, Finn? Thumbs up is how he's feeling. I'm feeling really strong this afternoon. Appetite's back. Been walking really fast. We've had a really good, strong day. Let's hope we can keep it up for the rest of the afternoon. And the sun's been shining as well. And the lakes just keep getting more and more wonderful. Good evening. This is the day 19 campsite. What a killer day. Such a beautiful morning. And then just after lunch we hit a ski resort, which was all sort of beautiful if it wasn't for the fact that there were ski resorts and lifts everywhere. So that was hard. Then we couldn't find a campsite where we wanted to and ended up walking 9 hours for the entire day and ended up having to go forced into a campsite because we couldn't find anywhere to wild camp. It was all just too steep or too hot or dry. It was just, we just couldn't find anywhere. But we did find this campsite, which is right next to the post office that we need to be at tomorrow morning.
Although the post office is now operating out of the Office of Tourism since some time in the past.
Which sounds a little bit janky, so we might have a little bit of a faff tomorrow morning.
Yeah, just wash them.
But all in all, feeling really good for a shower. We just met some English guys doing the GR10 on day 22 or 23 or something, so hopefully we're going to go find them and cook up, have some din-dins. It's night time in the campsite.
It's the first time second time we've used the head torch.
And we stayed up really late because we were chatting to these 3 guys, or 2 guys and a girl, for hours and hours about backpacking, who were here and all spoke English, and it was very nice. One of them was a cyclist, and he's like got the most hardcore tarp I've ever seen. It's absolutely tiny.
Small.
Don't know how he stayed dry in it, but he said he's not weathered any serious storms, so yeah. Really hoping that Finn's thermarest is here tomorrow. It'll be super cool if it is. If it isn't, we're going to be a bit bummed, but we'll make it work. We just had a long chat with the parents about it, so our hopes are not that high, but we do have hopes.
Yeah.
It's 10 o'clock, it's a late one. We haven't been up this late for days and days and days and days.
It's that line this morning.
Yeah, it's that line and talking to those people. Anyway, we have another line today, I think. You don't have to be at the post office till 9. Morning and welcome to the day 20 rapid pack down. We're trying to make it in time for the 9 o'clock, which we should definitely make. We got plenty of time to be in front of the La Posta post office / Office of Tourism to pick up Finley's thermarest Fingers crossed it turns up today. We might have to wait a few hours, but we're prepared for that both mentally, physically, and we planned it ahead. So yeah, we're prepared. How you feeling, Finn?
Good.
Good. Yeah, I'm feeling good too.
To get a new thermorest and have a better night's sleep.
Yeah, I actually slept really well tonight though. I mean, although there was a bit of light from like the surrounding campsites, really good sleep. In front of the post office slash office of tourism, waiting for that DHL van to come past us, and as soon as it does, we're gonna
absolutely on it.
yeah, we're gonna jump him. We're gonna grab that thermorest out of his hands and run off into the hills. We've been in front of the post office for how many hours?
Well, it's 12:50 and we got here at
4
9.
hours now.
4 hours, yeah.
Getting a little bit frustrated, not frustrated, just
Tired.
turning into an enforced rest day, which is not what we wanted.
We're not going to be able to go as far as we wanted to today now. It's
Slash go anywhere, because the thermorest isn't even here yet, so we're going to keep waiting and keep our fingers crossed that it's going to be here. What time is it?
It is 2:07.
2:07. We've been waiting here for 5 hours, and let's see, is it a thermorest? Oh, it looks like a thermorest.
It's looking like a thermorest.
Okay, it's a thermorest.
It's a thermorest.
Oh my god, that's such good news. I can't believe they got it to us. This is amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, it's 2 o'clock. Put that in your bag. Let's go buy some food. Let's
roll,
get the
people.
hell out of this town. Villa Aurora. Finn's eating. We've stocked up on food. Just had a big lunch. It's 3 o'clock. We're going to gun for a 4.5 hours into a town called Germ. It should take us to 7:30. And then see what happens, basically. If we're pooped, well, we won't be pooped, we've only walked 4.5 hours. But depending on how we feel, how the weather looks, we'll try and push on, find somewhere to wild camp, hopefully not too far away. Feeling really good, we might even take an hour and a half to a bothy there from there. We'll see, that might take us to a bit too late, but hey ho. Day 20, 6 o'clock,
my God.
we have been power hiking. I think we've officially earned our lycra this afternoon.
Earned the lycra.
We just did a 4.5 hour apparent section in 3 hours. It's actually 6:15. We are going to press on to the bothy slash cabane, as they're called in French, and hopefully get there before 8 o'clock. It's supposed to be an hour and a half. We're not going to absolutely kill ourselves getting there, so hopefully either an hour and a half should be there, so we should be there at about 7:45. It's been a killer day. Finn's been smashing it. I've been smashing it. Let's keep going.
Hello? We made it.
Made it to the bothy in 4.5 hours. What should have been a 6 hour
day.
and 10-minute day.
6 hour and 10 minute, I'm sorry.
6 hour and 10-minute day.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like there's anybody else here, which is perfect. We're going to cook up, take off our shoes. I can't believe we left at 3 o'clock, going in 4.5 hours, and we plan to leave at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Totally insane. Fastest day so far by far. Man, I need to take this off. Jesus, look at us. We're shattered. We're in a bothy. And what does this button here do? Nothing, okay. We're in the bothy and it's absolutely lovely. There's an upstairs. We've laid out a thermorest. There was a bit of foam matting. And now we're cooking up. I don't know, can you see my flames here? Look, wonder. Fire.
We're going to have a nice warm pot of noodles. I think we've got the spicy edition tonight, which is
Yeah, we
always
got
good.
the extra hot. We went to a massive supermarket.
I'm really glad we
in Villa
pushed
Aurora.
it to here because it would have been a bit naff staying on the hillside when it's all foggy and rainy outside. Yeah.
The only
Glad we
slight
did this.
issue is we're really low on battery power at 50%, which is our lowest so far. So
So the video's made it a bit
hopefully
sparse.
there's some sun tomorrow and we can charge up, because we basically, well, we faffed around and used up loads of power when we were trying to get Finn's thermorest delivered. Not that it wasn't worth it and everything, you know, it's great it's delivered, but guess what though? He hasn't blown the new thermorest
last
up.
time I broke my thermorest
He's
in a
using his
bothy,
old one
so I'm
tonight.
going to use my old one because I don't want to break it in a bothy because I have a conspiracy that bothies pop.
Move your head in a bit,
thermorests.
Finn, you're out of the frame.
Sorry.
Anyway, I think this will be our last video for tonight to conserve battery, but I'm really going to enjoy these noodles and I'm sure we're going to have a great night here.